We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Tuesday, May 16th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. Newsbreak comes to you each weekday at 7 a.m. You can watch it on djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal's mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. Going to take a look at news, sports, and weather for Northeast Mississippi. We'll start with the weather forecast for today. We're going to have clear skies, a high of 89 degrees, low of 65, just a 10% chance of rain. 3-day outlook: Wednesday, partly cloudy, high of 88, low of 67, 10% chance of rain. Thursday, rain is possible, a high of 87, low of 69 is a 40% chance of rain. Partly cloudy on Friday with a high of 90 degrees, low of 68, 20% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at some of the top stories from the Daily Journal and djournal.com on this Tuesday. Law enforcement is seeking the public's help in solving the murder of a Shannon woman. The body of 66-year-old Molly Gladney was found at her home in Shannon around 6 p.m. Sunday. She had last been seen Saturday night at a family gathering in Okolona. Officials did not release details on Gladney's death, only saying it was a brutal attack. Lee County Sheriff Jim Johnson said anyone with information on Gladney's death should call his office at 841-9040 or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-773-9477. A deputy responding to an alarm call a few doors down from Gladney's home on County Road 54 pulled into Gladney's driveway because her alarm went off on a regular basis. The deputy found Gladney lying in the carport area. Investigators collected more than 3 dozen pieces of evidence at the scene and from 2 vehicles. It appears the incident started inside the living room and continued outside to the carport. Gladney's body, as well as blood samples collected at the scene, will be sent to the state crime lab in Pearl. An autopsy is scheduled for this afternoon. Several members of Gladney's family have been interviewed by authorities. Governor Phil Bryant expressed his support for President Trump on a London radio show Monday. Bryant was a guest on Brexit leader Nigel Farage's program, and he said Trump had a remarkable first 100 days as president. During the 10-minute appearance, the second-term Republican cited the appointment and confirmation of Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch, a decrease in Mexican border crossings, and the president's aggressive reaction to an Assad-led chemical attack in Syria. Bryant is in London this week on a trade mission. Farage successfully led the United Kingdom's campaign to leave the European Union last summer, and last August he stumped for Trump's campaign at a rally in Jackson. Bryant and Farage have developed a friendship since Farage's Mississippi visit. Bryant said during the radio appearance that the liberal media has framed Trump's presidency to date as a total abject failure. Bryant and Farage did not discuss Trump's recent firing of FBI Director James Comey or the ongoing FBI investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential campaign. Well, fidget spinners have become the hot toy of 2017. They're certainly popular in Northeast Mississippi. They've actually been around since the 1990s, but demand was virtually non-existent until YouTube videos emerged showing the spinning toys in action, and momentum is only growing. So, what is a fidget spinner? It's a small handheld device with 3 prongs centered around ball bearings. Users spin one of the prongs, which can be made from a variety of materials, and watch it spin. You can buy them at retail stores, convenience stores, mall kiosks, or online, and prices range from $5 to $20. Now, some manufacturers say the spinners can help people with ADHD, autism, and anxiety, but there has been no research to back up these claims. They've certainly become a nuisance in some schools. CBS News reported that 1/3 of the 200 largest schools in the country have banned fidget spinners. That's not been the case yet around here. The Tupelo Public School District has no policy on having spinners in schools, but with summer break approaching, kids can spin at home to their heart's content. And in sports, the MHSAA Baseball State Championships begin today at Trustmark Park in Pearl, and all 6 series will have a Northeast Mississippi flavor. Smithville gets it started in Class 1A when it takes on Nanawaya at 1 p.m., and then it's Moorville against Seminary in 3A, followed by Oxford versus Pearl River Central in 5A. The other game ones are Wednesday. East Union takes on Lloyd Star in 2A. Corinth faces West Lauderdale in 4A. And Tupelo meets either Gulfport or Oak Grove in 6A. So it could be another banner year in Pearl for area teams. Last year, 5 Northeast Mississippi teams went down there, and all 5 returned home with state titles. East Union and Oxford are looking to repeat. Moorville, meanwhile, is seeking its 9th state title. That does it for Newsbreak on this Tuesday. We do want to remind you to check out a webcast that we have here at the Daily Journal, Capitol View, with Capitol Bureau Chief Bobby Harrison, coming to you every Monday about 2 p.m. live at djournal.com. If you don't catch it live, just watch the replay later in the day. And on this week's episode, we talked about the good news on the state revenue front, as well as the latest on the Lottery Committee. All the stories I talked about today you can find in your Daily Journal and at djournal.com. Give us a follow on Twitter and on Instagram at djournalnow. Give our Facebook page a like as well. That does it for Newsbreak on this Tuesday. I'm Brad Locke. We'll see you next time.